Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Open Diner. We're here to have a great time, have a time of warmth and sharing, and just a great time together. Today our topic is the power welcome of everybody. Intention. Welcome to another. The commonly defined definition of intention is a purpose or aim clearly stated, accompanied by the determination to produce the desired result. However, the intention is even more than that, more powerful. And today we're hoping that you'll leave with a greater realization of the power that setting an intention can have on your life and on the lives of others. So this is a cameras on event. And so if you don't have, it looks like everybody just about has their cameras on, but you really benefit a lot more if you have your camera on. It helps everybody. And some activities will require having your camera on. If you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube, welcome. And please let us know that you're here. Let us know your name, where you're from. Participate, answer the questions and in the comments, and we'll try to get to them during the show and read them. We're going to introduce the hosts now. I'm your main host. I'm Gary. I live in South Carolina, and I will be the main host.
I'm Linda. I live in upstate New York, and I am going to do the icebreaker.
I'm Sarah. I'm in Brooklyn, and I will be facilitating the roundtable discussion.
And I'm Roberta from Long Island, New York, and I'll be moderating for time, really like a timekeeper.
And we'd like to welcome anybody here too who's new. Levia, are you new? Is this your first time here?
Yes, I'm Leva, and I'm from Texas, and this is my first time here.
Cool.
And some friends told me about you.
Yeah, good. That's nice of them. Lucy, is this your first time? Where are you from?
I am from Brooklyn, New York.
Ah, the great state of Brooklyn. Let's see, who else? I think everybody else we're kind of familiar with. So let's start our festivities here. We're going to start with the song. Anthony is here to serenade us wherever Anthony is. Anthony, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Anthony Cohen here to serve you tonight. Trying to do some different things today. And yesterday night, I just had the thought of about the theme, power of intention, and I just changed last minute the song. So I'm going to try something. You know the song very well. Sing along if you wish. And let's do it. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to abuse you. Sorry, let me try again. I'm sorry. I don't like that little mistake. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Do it again. Let's do it again. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Ooh, ah, ooh. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Ooh, ah, sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Excellent. Good choice. Very good choice. All right. Oh, so anyway, we're like I said, we're going to be exploring this this topic of intention tonight. And to explain it a little, to create an intention means to clarify what you want to achieve and direct your mental and emotional energy toward it. The act is deceptively simple, but deeply powerful. It's very powerful, and it makes all the difference in what you do. But it's also much more than that. Wayne Dyer defines the power of intention as the power to manifest, to create, to live a life of unlimited abundance, and to attract the right people into your life. An example of the power of intention comes from Africa. In some parts of Africa, when a mother conceives, she writes a song for the unborn child and sings it to the baby in her womb all through the pregnancy. And then when the child is born, the entire village comes together to sing the same song for the child. And anytime the baby cries, the mother sings that song to comfort him or her. When the child gets a little older and the mother has to return to work in the fields, she has to leave the infant behind at home. And even though the child may not be able to hear it, whenever the mother feels her baby is crying or missing her, she'll sing to soothe. She'll sing the song to soothe the child. And incredible as it might seem, the child seems to sense her intent and will stop crying. That's the power of intention. Then there's collective intention, and where the power of our intention is multiplied when we intend together. The wisdom of Kabbalah says that we are all connected in a spiritual network between us. And originally, we came from one soul. Therefore, we are connected to each other by these invisible threads and forces. And then by intending together to connect the spiritual quality of love, bestowal, and connection, we can tap into that. And if we expand our perception and sensation of reality, we would only see that only a single force of love, bestowal, and connection actually exists in all of reality. And the only transformation we need to make to reveal the spiritual truth is in our intention. To restrict our opposite intention, and our egoistic intention where we enjoy at the expense of others and nature, and increase our intention to love, bestow, and connect. In other words, in order to discover the spiritual reality that is filled with the quality of love, bestowal, and connection, We need only to transform our intention from egoistic to altruistic. And then we will enter a whole new perception and sensation of reality, one that is endless, boundless, tranquil, and completely balanced and very powerful. So with that said, we are going to head into our next phase here, when I can get around to this. We're going to have, little reminders for anybody who hasn't been here. What we're doing here is trying to create a supportive environment where we connect above any of our differences. We're going to stay on topic. There's no criticism. Avoid politics. That always invites criticism and antagonism. And a reminder to mute your microphone whenever you're not talking, and to minimize the background noise, and turn your cameras on. And that will help you really benefit from the entire event. Remember to keep your answers brief when you're speaking, so everyone gets a chance to speak. And again, if you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube, please participate, answer questions in the comments, and we'll be together during this event. So I'm going to turn it over to Linda now. She's going to lead us into an icebreaker. Linda.
Hi, everybody. Intention is very important. Everything depends on intention. And there's a joke about it. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb? Nobody, huh? Just one. But that light bulb really has to want to change. Okay, well, we're going to do an exercise. Building a collective intention. Let's take a minute to think about what we want to achieve today while we're together. Everyone, take a moment to think about it. When you're ready, please tell us in just a few words, so everybody can get their chance, what your intention is for today. As one of us speaks, let's try to feel their intention and then add to it. This way, we'll try to build a collective intention for our gathering, which will help us over the next hour. So, who wants to start?
I would start. My intention is that we can begin to connect our thoughts together as a force of one.
My intention is to make people happy today.
I was going to say that, Brandon. So you stole mine. Seriously. Thank you. We have a good intention.
My intention is to make new friends.
We can do this by sending out thoughts of peace, harmony, love, a connection with our new friends.
Understand others.
To see how we are more alike than different.
To put a smile on someone's face.
That was what I thought, Paula.
You stole everything. but I would add hope for humanity, to really that everyone here find themselves, that there is humans who just want to get to know you without any prejudgment of any kind, but just want to get to know you and your treasures of the beautiful quality you might have or you have.
I was thinking that we have a lovely partnership here, and I would hope that our collective harmony and everything we talk about here, and no judgments, could be sent out into the universe, and maybe somebody will pick it up. Some people will pick it up. That's my intention.
Yeah, and to add to this, like, a good attitude toward each other, trying to feel what others say and add, not to interrupt or, go with what you think at the moment.
I feel like everybody's kind of said this, but in my words, to be able to have the intention of something bigger, like a collective thing that is above me or any one of us, and that each one of us really feels that we're an essential and unique part that makes the whole, and without us it couldn't happen.
For me, it's to have a new experience.
Yeah, I'd like to see everybody leave here with the realization that they can make a difference, that they can use their intention to make a positive influence on other people that they encounter and on the world.
Anyone else who hasn't spoken? Let's see.
I'll just
I'm gonna
add
pick on you.
I'll just add quickly that someone said something about sending it out to our collective intention to the universe. And I truly believe that. I truly believe, like Gary said, that we can make a difference, and our intentions are very powerful. So I just want to say that that's my intention too, that this event will affect the rest of the world.
Well, I think it's time to go to Sarah now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to, we have a video that we're going to watch. It's a very powerful video, very good. And I noticed a couple more people have joined us. Welcome, Tony and Bonnie, and hi. Nice to have you here. We're just one big happy family and feel comfortable and at home and warm and fuzzy. All right, so let's go to our video.
We are actually co-creators of this reality, and we co-create in many ways. One is just in the way we interpret things. Something happens and we have an interpretation of what happens. Other people see the same thing and they have a different interpretation of what happens. That means everybody lives in their own personal reality based on our interpretations. Another way you create your reality is by your interactions. For example, if you are a user of people, hard to get along with, mean-spirited, then what you create is a world where people will try to avoid you, where you won't be liked, you won't be invited, and you won't be welcome because you're not a nice person. And you create this reaction to yourself because of your actions. And a third way you create your reality is the way that your intent modifies future probability. One of the ways that this happens is called the placebo effect. If you tell somebody that they're taking a wonderful new medicine that will fix what's wrong with them, just by doing that and giving them a sugar pill or something that has no medicine in it whatsoever, will make a difference in their health. It's a real effect. It's not just that those people who had the positive outlook think they're healthier and really aren't, they really are healthier. That's because that positive intent toward better health actually helps move the probability for better health a little higher and the probability for poor health a little lower. That's us modifying future probability. So, we get to make our reality partially. Other people also have free will to make choices, and you are affected by their choices. So, you can't control everything. It's not that you can make anything you want happen, but you can modify the probable future. You do it with an intent. But the intent isn't effective if it's an intellectual intent. If it's something you're thinking, that's only making a wish. The intent has to come from the being level, from the core of you, from the center of your being. You have to have some feeling, some emotion, some investment in this. It's not just a casual thing. It's something that means something to you. You do have some control over the reality you live in. And if you want to know how to save the world from all of the greed and nastiness, the most important and significant thing you can do is to change yourself. Get rid of your fear, ego, and belief, because by you doing that, you will help lots of other people with who you have contact do the same thing.
Beautiful video. Beautiful topic, actually. I really love it. And I love to be reminded of it again and again. And I see how much it changes, like my feeling about it changes in life. I think we all have a relationship, like a dynamic relationship with it that's constantly. So we're going to move into our main event, which is our roundtable discussion. I will be facilitating it, which is that I'm basically going to be reminding you of some of the kind of little tips and tricks that will help us to navigate a roundtable discussion, which is not a regular conversation. A regular conversation is two people, you know, saying what they believe or competing with each other or whatever it is, thinking about what it is that they want to say rather than listening to the other person. In a roundtable discussion, what we're looking to do is we're looking to create this field that is above us, but also inclusive of all of us. And somebody said it before that when we have something that is, when we do something communal, when we have a communal intent, that it's the power is amplified. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to just think about these 4 etiquette rules that are going to help us along the way. So first of all, and above everything else, is that we're here to build a space of support and care and warmth. So the first rule is everyone is equal and very important. So we could just do a whole roundtable just on this. This is, but it's really tough to do that work. It's like a constant scrutiny of your thought process. So let's just remember that every single person here is absolutely essential to the outcome of what we're going to do today. Number 2 is we go around the table and we speak briefly and on topic. We want to make sure, because each person is so unique and important, we want to make sure that we really hear from everybody, that we feel everybody is part of this. So let's just remember to stay on topic, speak briefly. And if you have something that you desperately want to add, we can maybe get to it at the end if we have time. Number 3 is we listen attentively, which means when we share, we're sharing. And when we're not sharing, we are listening as though somebody is speaking my own thoughts. Number 4 is there are no right or wrong answers. The truth is in the center of our connection. So if we just focus on the connection rather than any one individual of us, we're going to be a lot better off. Okay, so we're going to move in. We have 2 questions. I'm going to be calling on you guys just to keep it flowing. So I guess between me and Roberta, we're going to hope that we get to everybody and we really get to feel everybody. We do have 2 questions. So if you don't get to speak on the first, then we'll definitely make sure that you speak on the second. So the first question is, how do I affect my reality with my intention? So how do I affect my reality with my intention? And I apologize for my tech today because I am on my phone. So I can't do, I can't see everybody together. So I'm just going to scroll. How about Elisa? Can you start us out?
Sure. Could you please repeat the question?
How do I affect my reality with my intention?
Oh, that's a continuation of an icebreaker. You know, it's just, I know that I'm really bad with intention, although I think I mean good, but by the results, I feel that I am not really very focused on that. And I really would love this event to help me to be more concentrated on the intention, because I do want for everyone to succeed and to be happy and healthy, and, you know, for this crazy weather to become a little bit more gentle toward us.
Sarah, there's an order in the chat. If you can access the Zoom chat, I pasted it there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, Siv, can you answer the question?
I can try to. I find it difficult, just like Alisa says. What can I say? I think if every day I have an intention to meet everybody with an open heart and give them warmth, and that they will feel good, it works somehow. And every day I don't do that, I'm grumpy and I'm pissed off with life. What I see around me is that people are pissed off. So, but I usually also, if somebody smiles to me, then I shift again. So yes, it affects my day. So I try to be aware of it and have the good one as much as possible.
Thank you, Siv. How about you, Dan?
I think when I think about it, intention is the basis for everything. I think an intention turns into a desire and an action. So I'm not sure how to change it. I'm not sure how to affect reality, but I think that if you wanted to affect reality, that's what you would change. You would change it only in a different direction to the other person. Brandon next.
Yeah, well, my intention is to do good and try to be good. So I do a lot of volunteer work trying to make people happy. And if, like Siv said, if you make somebody smile and it makes them happy, I'm smiling just as much to affect everybody else.
In my reality, in this world I live in, I like to be positive. When I see something happening, I try to put the positive on it. So with my intentions, that's what I'm trying to do, is keep an inner positive feeling of for the friends and everyone around us.
Carl.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, on the surface, when you see things, there's like a cause and effect with everything. Like, you know, if you don't treat somebody nicely, they're not going to treat you nicely. And in the video that we watched, there was a butterfly on that girl's finger, and I've heard of the butterfly effect. That's where, you know, if you think something bad, it has a ripple effect and it goes out there. So whatever I think and whatever my intention is, in some way, it affects my reality. Sometimes I don't see it, but this is how it affects the reality.
Marie. Is Marie?
Okay, I tend to see things in concrete ways. I'm no good at abstract thinking. So for me, intention is something that's, you know, it's kind of stagnant until you do something about it, you know, and then it becomes something that's going to affect you or affect other people. I have great intentions every day and I fall down on the job a lot. But, you know, for instance, if I intend to make an art project, you know, and I hang it on my wall, it's going to change my reality, and it might change somebody else's reality who comes to visit me. So that's how I see it. Intentions are great, but if you don't do something about it, it's nothing.
Linda.
Yeah, you're right, Marie. If you have an intention, but you don't do anything about it, what good is it? And so if you follow through with your intention, it can change a lot of things in your world, especially how you think, how you feel, and that uh, passes on to everybody you meet.
Sarah, we probably have one more or two more people that could speak for the first question. That was enough. We have certain times for the first and second question. 7-8 minutes already went by. I can't believe it. So
I thought, so we're not over? We have time for another one?
we're for this question, probably one more person.
Okay.
And we go to the second question, I would think.
Okay, so,
Me.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, continuing on what Marie and Linda were talking about, the action is very important. You can have actions with no intention, and they're very meaningless, and they don't have the power, they don't have the force to them. But I think that intention really puts the force and the power, and it really is the thing that powers the action, and it affects people, and they feel it. They feel what you do as much as they see what you do, and the intention really makes them sense that if you're doing something with a good intention, they'll feel the good in it. You could do the exact same action with a bad intention, and they will feel the bad intention. You know, they will feel the negative force. So yeah, intention really is a powerful thing.
Thank you, Gary, for the wrap up. So let's move to the second question. Second question is, how can we help the world with our intentions? How can we help the world with our intention? And next we have Lucy.
Well, I actually think that our results show our intentions. And if your result is not matching up to what you say your intention was, you have not listened to your inner dialogue, meaning in your inner dialogue, you didn't believe that you could achieve what you were going for. So the intention really, I think looking honestly at what it is that you're going for and taking steps towards that goal is what going to improve your life and the life of others. In the no small part in that living your intention, living with the intention of doing better shows others that it's possible.
Thank you. That's great. Nina?
I think I heard that quantum physicists said that if you take all the matter of this world, all the physical matter, it amounts to something like the size of a pea compared to, and everything else is just energy in motion. So if we take that into consideration, our thoughts, intentions are the most powerful tools that we have. And I think just by thinking positively about like wishing nice things for people you meet on an everyday basis and the whole world generally is one of the most powerful things that we can do.
Anthony?
Thank you. I heard one time something beautiful that our thoughts and words, they create angels. So if they're positive, you create like beautiful entities that try to manifest whatever you're thinking or talking about. So I guess we have to work on having positive thoughts that unite people, and it requires effort. It's a constant reminder because it's easy to forget. Thank you.
Paula?
Yeah, I think sort of what Nina was saying, our energy that we put out sort of affects everything and everybody around us, including ourselves. So if we put out good energy, it's going to affect everything definitely positively.
And Roberta?
Just add what Paula was saying. When I start my day, what are my thoughts and intentions of thought? So if I go into the day thinking, it's going to be a miserable day, everybody's rotten, usually it will turn out that way. I say it can go like a snowball effect. It just never ends. But you have to start off with a good thought, which leads to action, which leads actually to the end. It's like doing anything, coming to this event tonight. Am I going into it happy, or am I going into it like, it's not going to be fun? But when you have a good thought, everything changes. It is our reality, and we do affect everyone by how we act. So by thought, we affect others for sure.
I hope I'm saying it correctly. Leva?
Yes, I was just thinking that a lot like Roberta, when I start out my day, I think about, what kind of an intention do I want? What kind of a mood am I in? And I want to always be in a positive. And we want to stop and think about our intention, not just run with it, but stop and think about it and how we affect the younger generation. Because we want to be good examples for them and teach them how that what we do to other people affects that a ripple effect to other ones. And so they can be learning how they can be better around other people to show them the better environment.
Oh, thank you. Willie?
Yes, I was thinking about how would I want to change the world with my intention. First, I guess I would have to look at what is it that I want for the world if I'm going to try to involve my intention into it. And then once I determine what it is that I want for the world and truly want it, then what am I going to do to try to create it? I can't expect my intention just to take wings by itself. I have to start it on its way with my efforts. So what efforts am I willing to put forth to create what I want in the world? And I will let that start with my emotions, the way I think, the way I feel, and how can I even involve others into it? Thank you.
Thank you, Willie. Natalia.
I believe that with a good, strong intention, we can change the world for the better, I hope. And if many of us have this intention, we will definitely change the world for the better.
Rono?
To continue what everyone was saying, imagine if we could have a good thought for people we meet, people we bump into, people we'll see once and never see again, independently of the mood that I am in myself at the moment. You know, how much the world would be better. Because usually when we're in a bad mood, then it has negative impacts on everyone else around. But if we harbor this good thought for others, and just that, because the thought is free, something we can do for everyone, then the world is completely different.
Roberta, I'm totally relying on you for
Tony.
timekeeping.
Oh, I thought you wanted to know who was next. See, my intention was good. I thought I was helping. We have another 2 minutes.
Okay. Tony?
Yeah, no, my thinking is very much aligned with Mr. Willie Starks. I think, whatever it is, whatever way in which you want to improve the world, an intention is only good insofar as it allows us to clarify, what we want to do. For example, I mean, if we want to, alleviate homelessness, or, we want to stand up for immigrants' rights or something like that, if we have an intention that can help us clarify these types of things. But at the same time, I think Roberta had a really good point, because, if you're in a good mood, if you're good intention, you're going to behave well. And kindness, I don't think it's any secret, is going to have a ripple effect, just the way, cruelty and meanness has a ripple effect. So in that sense, an intention and how you carry yourself and, how it affects your state, I think that can have a pretty profound, impact on how you carry yourself day to day.
One thing I'm just, now I'm interrupting it, but Sarah, maybe we're very short on time. I know Bonnie's one of the last ones on the list. Maybe before we don't want to cut her off. If you want to ask Bonnie.
Great, Bonnie.
You're muted. You need to unmute.
Can you hear? Yeah. For me, it's not to be reactive, that if I have an intention and then I'm reactive to other people's intention and I lose my intention, then it just ripples out like that. So, it's to stay centered in myself. And so I know I have other things I could say, but I know you're short on time, so I'll just say that.
Thank you, Bonnie.
I just want to read Sippy's response from Facebook real quick. Sippy on Facebook says, everything is inside the person and not outside of him. When I change my perception of reality and thoughts, I change my reality in this way. Thank you, Sippy.
Beautiful. That was such a joy to just listen to all of you and not have to say anything, but to really, you guys covered everything. Okay, so I think now we move on to dessert. Yeah. Okay. I hope sometimes this works on my phone and sometimes it doesn't. So if it doesn't, I apologize, but I'm sure you guys are going to do great. So we're going to have our little open diner dance. You do not need to be a professional dancer for this, although we do have some professional dancers, which you're about to see. You can do this in your chair. You can do it standing up. We've had people doing it standing on their chairs. Up to you. Mostly we're just doing hand dances. So we're going to have a wonderful song going, and then we are going to have our wonderful tech team is going to be spotlighting us individually. When you are being spotlighted, everybody is going to see you on the screen. what you are going to see is you in the background, and in the middle of your screen is going to be a big box of text that you're going to want to read. Don't read it. It's just telling you that you're being spotlighted. So don't lose your chance. As soon as you see that text box, you're going to do your little dance, and everybody's going to follow you until we get spotlighted to the next person. And we're going to put together a great dance like that. So let's all have fun and see you in the dance.
All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Saw some pretty good moves in there. We're getting close to the end of the show, but we're going to have another song from Anthony right now. And Anthony, take it away.
Okay, thank you. I just changed my mic. I hope you can hear me okay. Everything is good? Okay. Changing the mic because we're changing instruments. We're going to go to a ukulele, and it's a song by Michael Bublé. It's called A Beautiful Day. There's not much connection with today, but I guess we try to all have a beautiful day with our beautiful intention. Okay, let's see. I don't know why you think that you could hold me when you couldn't get by yourself. I don't know who would wanna hear the sim of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends. Well, I came up with that line, and I'm sure it's for the best. If you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath, 'cause you may not believe. But baby, I'm relieved when you say goodbye. The whole world shine. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day, and I can't stop myself from smiling. If we're drinking, then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day, the sun is up, the music's playing, and even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. 'Cause if you ever think I'll take up my time with thinking of our breakup, then you've got another thing coming your way. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, baby, any day you've gone away. It's a beautiful It's a beautiful day. Hey! Thank you.
That was, shall I say it, beautiful.
Woo!
Thank you, Penny. We're going to do one last thing just to send everybody away on a really great note. We're going to do a little we're going to express a good wish for each other. So what we're going to do is everybody's going to, let's see, put your hand on your face. And I'm going to wish somebody a good wish. And then when you have received a good wish, you can take your hand down off your face, okay? So, and then when it's your turn, after I call on you, you're going to call on somebody else and give them a good wish. Oh, I would like to give Brandon a good wish. Brandon, you're remarkable, and I love having you here every week, and I wish you all the best. Okay?
And I want to wish Roberta all the good in the world, because she is good, I'm sure. And I'm trying to do my best intentions for everybody, but I'm giving it to Roberta.
I knew you were going to say that you're working on your intention. All right, listen, we have to make it to you. Fake it till you make it, they say. But thank you, Brandon. I'd like to say to Lucy, it was great seeing you here today. You added so much to the program, and it's great to see your smile, and thank you very much. You could just unmute and then pick somebody else. Yes, okay.
I'd like to say to Anthony, fantastic music choices and wonderful singing. And I think you are an addition to every room you walk into. A great addition.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Lucy. Who can I wish something here? Everybody is so incredible. Okay, I will pick Dan. Dan, I wish you only beautiful things, and for everybody, life can get heavy and all this, but hey, for you, it will be only beautiful, very light and joyful, and everything you ever need.
Thank you, Anthony. Linda, thank you for being with us all the time. And you bring us a lot of joy just by being here and doing what you do as well. And I just hope that that's like reflected back tomorrow for you. And believe me, it's a lot of joy.
Thank you, Dan. Let's see. Gary, all I could think of is the song, I wish you bluebirds in the spring. I guess maybe you're not old enough to know that song. I don't know. But I wish you good luck down there where you are, where you've moved to, and in your new job.
I've already wished somebody something, so I'm going to pass it off to Carl. I wish you just great fortune in whatever you do.
You're the best, Gary. Thank you. I want to wish Marie great thoughts, just nice thoughts and balanced, sweet thoughts about everybody in the world. You're muted. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I want to thank Carl, and I want to wish Willie a very good day tomorrow, and that each day after that should increase in joy and happiness. And everything you say, Willie, always just kind of just makes me think.
Thank you so much. I'd like to pass the blessing on to Rona. You know, you look so serious all the time, but I know you have a big heart, and I wish you success in your life, what you want to accomplish.
Thanks, really appreciate that. I want to wish Judy to be able to hold on to a good thought for everyone she meets, so that she can bring them joy without them even knowing it.
Thank you, Rona. I'm going to send my best wish to, I lost her name, Alana. May all your whole week until we see you again next Thursday, have a beautiful, beautiful week.
Thank you, Julie. And I want to send good wish to Siv and wish her having great intention and good days always. She's a beautiful person, and just to have a beautiful life. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you, Alana. Right back at you. But my wish go to Sarah this time, and I really wish all her dreams come true, and that she will have everything she wants in her life, and that it becomes the way she wants it to be.
Thank you, Sue. I would like to give a wish to Nina. Nina, you put so much effort and intention into creating this environment for all of us to contribute our special gifts. And I wish for you that you could be right in the middle of this, the center of all of us, and receive everything that we're putting into the circle, that you feel directly invested back into your happiness.
Beautiful, thank you. Who's that? Paula. Paula is very quiet, and people don't know the huge, enormous heart that she has always. So I wish for you to have beautiful connections with people, despite the fact that you're a little bit shy to start a conversation sometimes. Let that not be an obstacle in any of the connections that you make, and I hope everyone can see the beauty of your beautiful heart.
Thank you, Nina. That was sweet. Thank you very much. I'd like to wish Natalia joy and happiness. She always brings so much joy to the Open Diner, and I think we all really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. And I see Alicia. Okay, I would say Alisa. So we didn't say anything about you yet, but you are a very good friend of us. You're always here and always very thoughtful. I'm glad that you are here. Thank you. Wish
Thank
you
you, Natalia. Thank you. I'm so happy I don't have to choose anyone. So my best intention for all of you, one intention. Let's be in one intention for everyone to be happy and to do good to each other. So that's beautiful.
And I messed up on one thing. I said to Lucy how great that she's here for the first time. I didn't wish you anything. I wish you a great week and everything you touch turns to gold and your heart's desire. So you have a great week in life.
Thank you.
And I wish for you to come back next week.
And bring 10 people. That's the second wish.
All right. I think we're at the end of our time here. We're a little over, but that's fine. You know, that's how it goes. So I just wanted to let everybody know to follow us. We're on Facebook. We are on Meetup, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of those wonderful things. Click, like, subscribe to all of those. Share with your friends. Make comments. Do nice things, say nice things about us. On Instagram and TikTok, there are cool short clips from our past events and graphics based on everyone's answers during our discussions. And on YouTube and Facebook, you can watch entire events from all of our past events. There's over a year's worth of Open Diner, and you can go back and look at our archive. And as usual, we will see you next Thursday here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And our next event will be posted on the links that you just saw. So, and they're also in the chat in the Zoom. So please follow us and you'll be notified about our events. Click on the subscribe button. And thanks to everybody who put together this event, the hosts, the content team, the tech team, and of course, Anthony, our wonderful musician. And thanks to everyone for being here and taking part. You are the reason that we do all of this. And spread the word, bring your friends, let them know. If they're afraid to come on live, they can start off on Facebook and watch us on Facebook. And then the next week they can come and join Meetup with us. All right, it's not that scary. All right, thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
good week, everybody.
Thank you.
Till next Thursday.
I apologize, Garen, for the lateness. I'm sorry. I'll be here next week.
Next week.
All right.
Next week.
Next week you're on time, yeah.
On time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to leave. Okay.